We'll be ready.
I don't have enough space for this. I don't have enough space for this. Nice. I'm lucky they didn't hear that. Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
We'll see you soon.
Word around town is you're making quite a splash for yourself, my friend. You might not know me yet, but I think the two of us could do each other a lot of good. Why don't you come down to Marshall so we can have a little face-to-face chat?
You know anything about this Ray guy?
Yeah, he's kind of a local big shot. Owned a bunch of businesses in Marshall, served on the county commission, that kind of thing. A lot of people used to say he was crooked, but nobody ever proved anything. All I know is when my dad's insurance wouldn't cover my treatment, Ray shows up at our place one night with an envelope full of cash. Tells my dad not to worry so much. Just remember me in November. It was $10,000.
That's a lot of money for a county commissioner.
Yeah, well, I don't know where he got it, and I don't really care. Ray's a good guy in my book. Looks like we missed our shot.
climb on up here. We'll have a chat.
I'll run this home.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Glad you made it. Hope this wasn't too far out of your way. I like to come up here sometimes to think. Really gives you a sense of the big picture, you know? Go ahead, have a look. Take it in. My family's got deep roots in this town. My grandpa started with nothing but the deed to a few dozen acres of empty wilderness. He spun it into a lumber empire that put all 4 of his kids through college. My father took that education and gave back to this town. Miguel Santos was the first Latino mayor Marshall ever had. Did you know that? Community, you see. That's what matters, now more than ever. All of us together, doing our own thing, but helping our neighbors when they need it. Marshall's seen some pretty bad times, and some good. But my family's always done our part to help her through the bad and make the good even better. The way I see it, this whole thing is just another bad time. And I just know my daddy and granddaddy are looking down at me right now saying, Raimundo, you've got to do the right thing. So that's what I'm doing. Just helping out any way I can. You need supplies, I can arrange a trade. You need a car, I can hook you up. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. You've probably got a lot on your mind. You don't need old Ray talking your ear off. Tell you what though, give me a little while to put something together. A sort of a welcome to the neighborhood present. I'll give you a call when it's ready. See you then?
I'm cool with that.
Perfect. You stay safe out there.
Made it. Gonna look around now. I'm loaded up. See you back at base.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Got that little present ready for you. Come on out and meet me when you've got the time.
I'm headed out.
You're going to burn yourself out if you don't come home and rest a little.
I'm almost home.
I hope you brought me something pretty.
I'll show you when I get there. Found this while I was out.
Sweet.
Here. Got this from a guy at Bravo Company. Cost me 3 crates of cigarettes and maybe the last porno mag on Earth. But I figured I owed you for saving our asses back there.
Wow, that's... Thank you. Could have done without the mental image, but thank you.
Hey, you stepped up for people you barely even knew. That means something. But officially, of course, you're all still lawbreakers and squatters, and you'll be arrested as soon as we're down in jail.
Of course.
All things considered, I think we're doing pretty okay. Hey, those new hands are gonna go a long way. And I gotta admit, knowing that we're not the only ones that made it, feels pretty good.
Check this out. This came over the radio a little while ago. I managed to record most of it.
Gotten ourselves into a jam.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. I want to offer them a hand. Here's the coordinates.
Well, what do you think?
It's a car. It's for me?
Sure, why not? I've amassed a fair little collection since this business went down. I can spare one for a new friend. It's all about people pulling together, after all. And speaking of pulling together, I wonder if you wouldn't be able to do me a favor. The folks out at the old Ballard homestead have been having trouble with one of their trucks. I happen to have some parts to spare, so I was figuring on running them out there. Don't suppose you'd be interested in taking this little beauty for a test drive?
I'm on it.
I knew I could rely on you. By all means, you drive. It's not too